there are a couple new changes coming about next month that we wanted to get you aware of. And the first is that Google AdWords is going to be changing their name to Google Ads. Not a huge deal. To me, it's a pretty big deal. The next thing is that they're going to actually be switching out of the old interface and into the new interface. Right now, you can access both, but starting next month, you are not going to be able to access the old interface anymore. So it's time to get familiar with the new interface. And that's what I want to do in this video, is just to help you navigate and show you where things are that you're going to need to access once you are fully switched over to the new interface for Google AdWords. So in the future, you're going to log in and you're going to see this overview page as a default. And this is a pretty cool page. You have a line chart here. These are actually customizable, so you can come in and you can select what statistics that you want to see, whether that's conversions or cost per conversions, etc. And then you're also going to have below that some big changes in the account and just quick overviews. These aren't super helpful, but they can be depending on how you use them. If you just want a quick glimpse, we like to dig in deep into the data, so we don't use these so much. But they might be helpful for you or your managers if they need to get some quick insights into some campaign info. You'll see now that on the left side you have a dark gray menu. This is going to list all of your campaigns. If you're not seeing pause campaigns, you want to click this 3 dots right here, and then you can change that to all but removed or all. That's how you can see deleted and pause campaigns. As a default, it should be set to all enabled, so you won't be able to see those unless you enable it. And then also next to that, you'll have this gray menu, and this is similar to the tabs that previously used to be across the top when you logged into AdWords. So here's where your campaigns tab is. Now this is an experimental feature. You can select this to be your starting page if you don't want to go to the overview page when you sign in and you want it to be the campaigns page. You can click on that house icon and that will make this your default page. So here is the new campaigns page, and you'll see there's some tabs across the top as well. You'll find that with most of these pages. You'll have additional reports that you can click on at the top. And as a default, you're going to have some new columns. So typically impressions, interactions, interaction rate, which might or might not be very useful to you. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you come in here is to customize your columns. So here's some icons here on the right. This one right here is to filter, if you want to filter by campaign status or campaign name. Next to that would be segments. So here you can segment if you need to break down your conversion actions. Previously this was conversion name. That's where you're going to want to do that right here. So you would come in here under conversions, conversion action, under the segment button. And then next to that is the modify columns icon. So this is where you would click here into modify columns, and then you can drag and drop for everything that you need. You can delete columns that you don't want, and then you can add everything that used to be in AdWords. Not everything, some are gone, but the ones that are gone you probably weren't using. They're outdated. And then you can also add your conversion columns here as well. So they have some drop downs. You can add phone calls, anything that you need, and then that will update for you. It'll also save, so if you log out and log back in, your columns should stay the same. That won't be any issue. So that's your campaigns tab. Everything else works pretty much the same. You just want to know that you're going to have some extra tabs at the top. And then also here on the very top right, here on this wrench icon is where your tools, billing, and settings will be. So this is going to be really important for payment information and billing. So you're going to want to click there, and then under setup, here's billing and payments. This is where you can access past transactions, update payment info. It's all going to be under here, under settings and billing. If there's anything that you need to update, you can access that here. Pull transactions based on the month. That's all here. It's relatively similar to the old interface. There's also a handy back button right here if you need to go back, which makes things really nice. And this is just a quick overview of the new interface. If you'd like us to sit down one-on-one and go through this with you, we're more than happy to do that. Just send us an email or give us a call. And we can also help you customize your columns and have everything set up in the way that you would like it, answer any questions that you have. We'd be more than happy to do that. So enjoy. Please contact us if we can help with anything at all.